Hundreds of people gathered this morning to pay their respects to fallen heroes. Thousands of Canadian soldiers paid the ultimate sacrifice so we can have the freedom that we have today. Now, this morning's event was not only a show of support for veterans and their family members, but it was to remember those who helped shape our great country. Elise Cox has more.
More than 500 people packed together to pay their respects for those who made the ultimate sacrifice to make Canada what it is today. The Legion hosts this event to ensure that fallen soldiers stay at the foreground of our thoughts on this patriotic day.
I hope they walk away with a sincere respect and knowledge of the sacrifices made to give them the freedoms they enjoy today.
A moment of silence was shared with veterans and members of the Wainwright military, a reminder of the courage and servitude among our community.
It gives me a sharp reminder each year of how much I owe to those people especially, and to all Canadian service personnel.
As heroes were remembered during the celebration, one of the key mentions was the younger generation, urging them to not become removed from the war and continue honoring those who fought for them.
The youth have to take this forward from this point on, and we have to instill in the youth that they must respect those members who serve our country to protect our freedoms.
The 186 Lloydminster Air Cadets helped out at the event and understand their role in the future of Remembrance Day.
It definitely will be something that I continue to celebrate. It's, for me, it plays a big part in who we are as Canadians.
And youth around our city are showing their appreciation for our soldiers as well. The recent theft of numerous poppy boxes compelled a young local boy to make a generous donation.
A schoolboy came in yesterday to the Royal Canadian Legion, had heard about the thefts of the poppy boxes, wanted to honor the veterans personally, took $100 out of his own personal bank account and donated it to the Poppy Fund.
So the impact of Remembrance Day can be seen around our city through many generations, but the message of thanks is still the same.
I'd like to thank all them fallen soldiers that risked their lives to free our country, give us the opportunities that we do now, and just to say thanks for making our country what it is.
We owe them a great debt, one that can never be repaid, and I urge all Canadians to ensure that they remember those sacrifices, not only today, but throughout the remainder of the year.
Elise Cox, Newcap News.
2 people have been sent to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after rolling their vehicle west of the city. It happened in between Blackfoot and Kitscoty just before 2 this afternoon. RCMP say the pickup truck was eastbound on Highway 16 when it blew a tire.
With the ice, lost control and ended up rolling about 2 to 3 times. There's 2 people in the vehicle. Both were taken to hospital. Looks like minor injuries at this time, but just precautionary.
The crash is under investigation. Lloydminster's Interval Home is a safe haven for women and children who have escaped a toxic environment at home. Now, the nonprofit organization provides shelter, food, and clothing, but to do so, they require donations. A new online campaign is now making it easier for someone looking to donate a specific item without having to actually go out and buy it. It's called the Community Gift Shop. You can browse the online store and choose which items you would like to give. All it requires is the click of a button.
They can donate for baby clothes or for books or resources, and they donate to that specifically, but we just receive the monetary funds and then we use it to build that operating expense.
To learn more about this campaign, you can log on to their website at intervalhome.ab.ca. Hundreds of residents in and around the border city put on their dancing shoes and rocked the night away. The stockade was turned into one big ballroom for Pokfest. For those who don't know, polka is a 2-step dance that originated in Europe. And last night's festivities was a chance to let loose on the dance floor.
we came on and we're having a great time here.
Organizers say tickets from last night's event will go back into the community.
Our main project is going back to build a hall onto St. Anthony's Church, but through the Knights of Columbus we also give to a lot of different organizations. We give to music festivals and a whole bunch of other stuff like that.
Organizers say they plan on making Pokfest a biannual event.
Last night in local hockey, a couple of goalies were standing on their heads as the Lloydminster Bobcats took on the Drayton Valley Thunder, trying to win the split, the 3-game match that they had in 1 week. First period, Bobcats, Justin Lund with the stretch pass. Dustin LeBrun takes advantage of the bobble by the Thunder D. He crashes hard to the net, but can't push the puck in. Second period, more hard-charging play. Jason Wark invades the blue paint again, but again, Mitch Marichello stays strong. Off the draw, Wark and LeBrun each with another great opportunity. Then Austin McDonald gives it to new guy Tanner Dunkel. He couldn't do anything with it. Huge block by Ray Bell as time expires in the period. Still sets up a great chance, but it goes wide. Third period, Thunder power play. Tyler Hart cranks it off the post. Back to even strength. Eric Sieben gets the breakaway on the perfect pass. Can't beat Chase Martin. Bobcat Spencer Johnson back the other way. Crease crashing, but still scoreless. Huge chance for the Thunder with time winding down. Nathan Smith nearly gets in, gets hauled down. Somehow there's no call. Other way, Lyndon Springer tries to go 1-on-3. Time runs out and he starts throwing elbows. Gives Nathan Smith a good one. Gets a huge one back. They both head to the box for slashing and high sticking. To overtime we go in this game. Dying seconds. Shane Broly in alone. Springer saves the day. So this heads to a shootout. First shooter, Chandler Irvine, denied. Bobcats turn the other way. Dustin LeBrun scores. Thunder would again miss. So Dunkel with a chance to win. He hits the post. Thunder, Eric Sieben trying to stay alive. He goes top shelf. So Jason Wark, another chance to win. He hits crossbar. Bobcats can't catch a break. Neil Ternaski, he scores in the 5th round. He elects for the huge celebration and tells the crowd to hush, but Casey Knight has the chance to push it another round. He too hits post. Bobcats lose 1-0.
When you work like that, wins will come, you know, and the work ethic was there, the game plan was there. You know, we didn't give Drayton anything all day. Obviously, you know, we hit a lot of crossbars, I think. You know, they might have hit one, but I know we hit more than that.
I think we just got to keep going at it like we were tonight. We were battling, competing as a team, you know. Staying out of the box was a big key, and I think it'll come as we keep coming together like we are.
Elsewhere in the AJHL, the Bonnyville Pontiacs continue to lose ground in the North Division standings. The Ponds had a chance to catch the Storm with a win, but dropped a 6-3 decision at home last night. Bonnyville actually led 3-2 and outshot the Storm 35-25, but gave up 4 unanswered goals to lose their 7th in the last 9 games. Tyler Santos gave up 4 goals on 17 shots before being relieved to start the 3rd period. The Brooks Bandits continue to roll to start the season, winning their 20th straight game 5-0 over the Fort McMurray Oil Barons. They held them to just 10 shots. The Bandits are now just 1 win away from tying the 1987-88 Calgary Canucks record for most consecutive wins in one season. Including last year's playoffs, they've won 23 straight and 43 of their last 45 games. The Baker Hughes Bobcats moved to the top of the Dodge Division standings this morning with a win over the Southeast Tigers. The Cats stormed out to a 3-0 lead in the first period. Bryce Woodward scored 2 goals in the win. Bobby McMahon scored the game winner and added an assist. The Lloydminster Rohan Rage also got the job done against the Sherwood Park Squires. The Rage got 2 goals from Chandler Klein, including the winner with 33 seconds left as they move back to 500 for the season. Danton Brooks made 25 saves for the win. And in Junior B action last night, the Lloydminster Bandits had a surprisingly close game against the last place Saddle Lake Warriors. With the 5-4 win, the Bandits moved just 2 points behind Wainwright for top spot in the South Division.